doing, friends, followers, channel members? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Wednesday. Oh, right, so what have we got today for you? We are flying down from London Gatwick to Bordeaux. I fancied an airport in France today, just because we never usually get that much VATSIM ATC in France, sadly, do we? Which is a shame. So I thought that was a perfect opportunity to check out the latest experimental update from BeyondATC, which, as many of you already know, gives very good virtual air traffic control, decent voices, good ATC all round, but now with their new traffic injector. We've previewed this before on the channel. However, the difference this time is it used to only have traffic injected that was from your departure airport, either going in or going out of your departure airport, and going in or going out of your arrival airport. Well, that has now changed with the latest little update in their experimental build. They now have en route traffic as well. So we are going to see just how well that works, basically. So any ATC you hear on our stream today is going to be from BeyondATC, and any aircraft, air traffic you see is also BeyondATC. We've also got Rex Atmos overlays at the moment running as well. The top banner, for some reason, not quite sure what's happened there. That is completely broken. No idea why that's not working. So apologies now that isn't working. So yeah, there you are. Anyway, guys, welcome on board. About an hour and 10 is our flight time today. Let's have a quick look around the airport just to see what we've got. So I started BeyondATC just before the stream started, so it had a little bit of time to try and inject everything in. We'll have a little look around, see what we've got. Let's have a quick look. So aircraft taxiing over there, no idea what that is. Fueling by the looks of things. It does use sort of, I think it's week-old historical data for the aircraft that you can see. And the way that it works as well, obviously it doesn't look that busy here. I can actually make it busier. So if I just quickly show you BeyondATC in the settings page, we've now got lots of different sliders. Oh, it doesn't like that. Oh, it really doesn't like that. Stop it. A bit strange. Yeah, so basically you've got a parked density, a departure density, arrival density, and en route density. Now it does say recommended 5. I have just toned this down to 4 just to basically see how that's working. But I don't know, maybe we can just increase the park density up to 5. That might now just inject a little bit more into the sim. We shall see. So let's leave that as it is, and we'll get cracking. We're going to opt this. We are going to set this as a. All the aircraft just disappeared. It might take it out and put it back in. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. Loving the Rex Atmos shading though. Those colorization effects look much nicer. So we are going to operate this as a real ops flight today. So back in our beautiful Easyjet. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So well, that's quite good as well, because this is the Easyjet turbo. So that's nice and realistic, as is that over there. And yeah, it just obviously took them out and put them back in again. So that was quite neat. So nice and realistic. Of course, it will put them back into the. It should put them back in on the real stands as well, which is nice. Right, let's get on board. As I say, operating as a real ops flight, so we'll do it as per by the book, so to speak. Hamid, do I still use the same Atmos settings? I am doing Hamid, yes. Actually, I've changed it ever so slightly. I've just turned down the humidity setting a little bit because it was, I thought, a fraction overkill. Anyway, welcome everybody. Sorry guys, didn't even welcome you all on board. Hey, Flyboy John, P-Dot, Captain London, Kenny123, Reza, JJ, hello to you. Who else have we got coming in? We've got Nanak as well, Verti, and Ahmed, of course. And over on Twitch, if you're watching through Black Cat, is that Black Cat Music? Good afternoon. Right, so Mr. 305 and Hammond as well. Hello, guys. And Steve Cole also in the chat. Fantastic. or don't. My kids are this time of year is great as you're a parent. It's just coming up to Christmas, and we can start to say things like, well, you know, Santa's watching, he's going to be making his list, naughty or nice, but we've got something else to bribe them with, basically. So let's have a look at our operational flight plan for today. See what is occurring. Oh, that's not much good. Hang on. Forgot to connect this up. Right. Well, company message has come through. Let's just have a quick look at that whilst I'm waiting. Sheet. We'll accept that, and now let's have a look at the operational flight plan and see what we've got. So here we are. We're not heavy at all today, which is nice. About 10 tons payload. We're in the 319, of course, so yeah, about 10 tons payload. We're running about nearly 7 ton. Usual cost index. Toulouse is the alternate. Planned cruise of 31,000 feet and a nice tailwind to boot as well. A tailwind of 31. That is that's lovely. We're expected off 08 right, long taxi, so probably a single engine taxi down there today. Save a little bit of fuel for our company, and expected on 23, which is an ILS approach down in Bordeaux. Plug fuel is just under 5.5 tons. CNR for Toulouse is 2.3. That's fine. Well, we'll load as well in a moment. Shear rates, didn't catch that. That's 2.4. That's nothing. No terrain today. Worst case scenario for our weather, we've got visibility down to, ceiling down to 2,000 feet. Oh, that's fine. Visibility down to 4 kilometers. Again, that's fine. All Cat 1 stuff. Everything's looking fine there. Although the Barits, which is the 4th alternate on the list, that I don't think would work for an RNAV approach. That ceiling looks pretty rubbish. Lots of things will have had to go wrong before I take this aircraft to the barriers anyway. So let's have a look. We've got current weather at the moment, temporary. Oh, we've got a bit of rain in Bordeaux. Yeah, we had a bit of rain in New Zealand yesterday, didn't we? That didn't work well. But we've got a nice island approach today, assuming it's working. Of course, I'm not actually gone through the notes, but that all looks fine. Toulouse all looks fine as well. I say fine because we know that we've got ILSs to rely on, so it can throw it down if it wants. It can have broken clouds at 500 feet. Doesn't matter. That is our flight route. That is the daftest flight route in the world, but there we are. Some cheeky directs I think might be in order today, if ATC will give them, of course. Homan says hi from Kuwait. Fantastic. And Dr. Magic is in the chat. Hello. Hope you're doing well, guys. Yeah, en route weather looks fine. Winds look fine. Just have a look at the side profile there. Okay. Yeah, nothing to basically a headwind to a tailwind, but no massive changes. And I love that gap in the bottom there, depicting the English Channel. That's quite neat. Let's have a look then at the note time, see if we've got anything. So, taxiway uniform is closed. Taxiway Yankee is closed. It'd be great to have this working in the sim, wouldn't it? Where we've got like construction working on the taxiways. That would just be sort of next level stuff. When the gap we don't need to worry about that. We've also got a crane knocking around at Crawley somewhere. What we've got here, aerodrome cannot be chosen as an alternate. Doesn't matter. We're on alternate today. Nothing. Runway 1129 is closed. Fine, it doesn't matter. That all looks good. So what fuel are we going to take? What was that fuel? Can't remember. Okay, let's take 5.5 tons. The weather's not looking to be that bad. So we'll take 5.5 tons of fuel, and we're under load on those anyway, so that's fine. That's going to give us a landing weight of about 54.2, so that's easy, that's fine. Let me then just load the aircraft up. Well, GSX load it as per usual. So I'm just telling ground crew now Yeah, we want 5.5 tons of fuel, please. GSX should hopefully sort that out for us in a minute. There they are. Fly with Craig, what's doing the cabin announcements? Phoenix today is doing the cabin announcements. Sergio, yes, we are using Atmos, absolutely. Oleg, normally we would be doing VATSIM flight, but not today. No, we are checking out BeyondATC today. Jess, make level is a little low. You know what? I've noticed this. I don't know. I think I've changed something on the PC. I have no idea what I've changed. Is that any better? Am I now a little bit louder? You might have to turn me up. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on with the microphone, but let me know if that's any better. I do think I must have changed something somewhere with the PC settings, inadvertently, I might add. Wasn't the plan. Right, I need to grab the ATIS. I should know the ATIS frequency for Gatwick, but I don't. So give me a second. I'll just try and grab that. Doing this as per real world. If I can't remember it, I'm going to have to find a chart with it on. 136525, according to the chart there. So let's see if we get some ATIS information. Just before we do that, actually, just the usual stuff. As you can see, we are on we're on the ground power. Pumps are off, packs are off, APU is not running, nav lights are on, spoilers, flaps, parking brakes, walking 2000, acupressure's not yet in the green, so that's fine. Let's grab the ATIS and we'll set up from there. Can you import Aviaplan route directly to BeyondATC? No. Not that I'm aware of. I don't think you can. I think it's SimBrief that BeyondATC uses.
Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor. Gatwick Airport information, Victor. 1519 Zulu. Wind 040 at 10. Temperature 16. Dew point 12. QNH 1014. Landing and departing runway 08 right. Transition level 060. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Victor.
Lovely, that's all we need. ATC, sweet, good afternoon. That is, yeah, lovely to see you. It has indeed been a while, ATC, sweet. How you doing, mate? Nice to have you back on board with us for our flight today. Sergio, so BeyondATC now inserts traffic during the whole flight. That is correct. That is what we're hopefully going to witness today. So QNH is 1014. Good, previous crew left it set correctly. So that's fine. Audio control panel, monitoring guard frequency. Yep, they're all good. Switching panel is normal. Looks like the doors are opening. We must have the baggage crew downstairs. Thrust levers, engine mode, master selector, they're all fine. And get the constraints on up here as well. QNH 1014. Initial climb out, I already know for Gatwick. This departure I'm expecting is 3,000 feet. And we've got another company message. What's that? Is that just another log sheet? Yes, it is. Okay, I'll accept that as well. Hey, clever Trevor. Everyone talking about the 80s and what it sounds like. I didn't think it sounded too bad. Steve Cole says it sounds like Bernard Manning's love child. Okay. Right. So, let's grab the... grab the operational flight plan, we'll bung some information into the box. Where are you? There we go. So, 08 right, image 1 Zulu departure. Okay, so IRS we've got 3 nav greens, and just check as well, aircraft status, right engine cycle, right RX cycle. So, do I any request? Jonas, will BeyondATC get pilots, allow pilots to request ATIS via aircars? I have absolutely no idea, I'm afraid. 8453, cost index of 4, ground temperature is 15 according to this. Tropo 34109. Quickly update that. Download the winds so the fuel forecasting is realistic. There we go. And IRS in it. 5196 north and 010 west. Stand 555. That's okay. And we're planning to cruise 31,000 feet. Temperature is minus 44. Done. So zero 8 right. Zulu Zulu departure. And the arrival is going to be the ILS 23 CNA 2 Lima, and that comes in I think via Wagner. I've got Wagner 1, Wagner 2. Not sure. I'll go Wagner 1. We'll check en route. Something a bit pretty similar. The distance I've got 471, 472. Happy, that's a good cross check. Radnav page here will pop in Mayfield, and let's have a look then at the zero fuel weight, etc. So we've got a preliminary load sheet here. Zero fuel weight is 51.6. And zero fuel weight CFG 27.5. Fuel for the alternate according to the OFP is let's call it 1.4, which is 100 kilograms more than we need. I always tend to overestimate that just a little bit. Then we will do the fuel planning. Ground's taking 5.5 tons. No, ground is loading 5.5 tons. We're going to take it. It wants 6.6. That's a lot. That is a lot. So, why does it want so much? If we put 5.5 in there, drop that back down to its initial 1.3, let's try and work out the discrepancy between that. A trip 3.6, so it's how the trip is going to be a lot more than needed. In that case, that is a lot. That's quite a difference. I might get the ground crew to throw in a bit more then. Sounds like the passengers are coming on. Right, in that case, we will take a little bit more fuel. We can play with that anyway, we're not that heavy. So, maybe the winds are a little bit different. Let's take... yeah, go on then, let's take... I'll throw an extra ton on then. I'll get the ground crew to load 6.5 tons. I'll have a word with them. So, quickly update that. And that's going to give us then a takeoff weight of 57.9. Does mean that these figures may change a little bit. So, well, not the zero fuel weight figure, obviously. 27.5, and our takeoff COG was estimated to be 26.4. That will most likely change now due to the extra ton of fuel that I'm going to throw on. Now, how can we do this? Because I might just have to wait until everybody's boarded, and then quickly sort of reset all on here and just load it in there. Clever, is there a way to replace the boarding music in the Fenix? There probably is. It'll just be a file and a folder somewhere, won't it? Right, I'm going to leave that as it is. We'll let everyone board, and then I'll just quickly update the fuel. We'll have a bit more fuel on once we've gone. Let's have a look at the takeoff performance calculations then. So, departure performance. It is dry, 08 right, just scrub live weather, flaps 1 as per usual, that takeoff weight 579, CFG's 26.4, and Golf 1 for departure. assuming ATC will give us a go for one, that is. Right, what we got? 38, 38, 41. Flaps 1, and we've got a flex of 68. Transit altitude 6,000 feet. Let's have a look at the engine out stuff then. Uh, 1203, 1203, 1203. Take 200 feet off this now for the latest SOPs, so that's going to be 1003. Usual noise abatement 2 stuff. Engine out procedure for Gatwick 08, standard 1700 feet, right turn Willow. Okay. What's the information on that? It is 284 left turns. Hey, Christian's in the chat. How you doing, Christian? Why has your name changed? Why have you got your name and then you've got Christian S after it? Was that just in case we didn't see it the first time? And obviously something goes bang. We want the arrival to 08 right in the box, ready to be used. No star. And Willow is the veer. Lovely, so that's all set. Come here, we do use the calculator in the EFP. Christian is one of those Google mysteries. Fair enough. Right, let's contact air traffic control then and check that what we've now just thrown into the box is actually what they want us to do. Right, what's the frequency? I can get it from BeyondATC, of course, but it's nice to do it realistically. So we want Gatwick delivery 121955. Again, I'm getting that now from the actual chart. 121955. Turn the PA system off. Don't want to listen to the safety briefing or anything whilst I'm trying to talk to ATC. Oh, this takes forever to tune. And of course there could be other aircraft talking, so let's just listen, make sure there's no one on frequency in the middle of a readback. Gatwick delivery. Good afternoon. Oh, I've not set up my push to talk button. 1 minute. BeyondATC just needs push to talk setting up. 1 minute. There we go. Gatwick delivery, good afternoon, Easy 8453, stand 555 with information Victor requesting IFR clearance as filed to Bordeaux.
Easy 8453, Gatwick delivery. Expect runway 08 right, Invu 1 Zulu departure, squawk 4336.
Expect runway 08 right, Inver 1 Zulu departure and squawk 4336, Easy 8453.
Easy 8453, readback correct. Contact ground 121.805 when ready for push or start.
121.805 when ready for Easy 8453. Awesome, so that is everything we've got in the box. Let's get the squawk in. Can't remember what it was now. What was it? 4336. And I think I've now got a message from ground saying everything is loaded. There's a couple of messages come on there, so is that a final load sheet? No, it is not. It's a slot notification. 15:50 is our slot. That is in 5 minutes, so passengers need to get a bit of a wriggle on there, don't they? So whilst we're doing that, let's do our departure brief then. I think we need to turn BeyondATC down. That was a bit loud, wasn't it? Right, there we are. Aircraft is loaded, but I am just going to quickly update my fuel because I wanted 6.5 tons. So just bear with me one moment whilst I do that. There's no way to do it in the box, is there? No. Right, there we go. That's now updated. 6.5 tons, which is fine. Alright, now onto the brief then. So hopefully we'll not miss the slot. So where's the tablet? Tablet, there we go. So we're parked stand 555, which is just here, Quebec Alpha. We'll do a single engine taxi, pushback, we're facing south. We'll taxi then, it's going to be Lima. Romeo was meant to be closed. I don't think ATC is going to respect that though, so we might get actually Lima and then Sierra, which should be nice. It's the easier taxi. Then Juliet all the way to the back. We can take Golf 1, which is just here. Not sure if ATC will give us that or be able to give us that. If not, it'll be a full length departure from Juliet. And the departure then, IMSA 1 Zulu, have a look at the charts here, is straight out.
East Flight 54 Lima November, ready for IFR clearance to St. Morgan Abe Airport.
Go away, don't want to listen to that. I know you guys do, but I don't want to listen to that while I'm briefing. Yeah, MSA 23 as we depart straight out. Initial climb 3,000 feet, no turns below 710. So usual Gatwick departure stuff. We have a speed constraint there of 220 knots as well on the initial departure just here. So I'll just check because I would imagine that our clean speed is going to be well below that. Yeah, 201. So we'll just pre-select that. So we can fly, we can clean up and then we'll just fly a green dot. Then once we've cleared the waypoint KKE05, push for managed speed as we go around the corner. Sorry, not there, it's here, isn't it? KKN09. Push for managed speed, go around the corner, continue the climb out, accelerate away, and yeah, jobs are good, and we're off to Inver under ATC control. So, engine out procedure, we'll just quickly brief that. So that is standard procedure today, straight out. I'll pull the heading bug so we don't make the turn, continue straight out. Once we're all secured and happy and we've climbed above 1,700 feet, then it'll be a right hand turn to the Willow hold where we'll take up the hold. Secondary flight plan's got it all stored in, then we'll decide what we're doing. Well, we'll be coming back, I'm sure, but we'll liaise with ATC and see if they can bring us back in. Okay, so that is all done. Let's get the APU started. Harry, does Aviaplan have engine outsits? No, no plan will have engine outsits because engine outsits are airline specific. So everyone is, every airline has it different. Mind of Airbus. I'm not actually sure which Bordeaux scenery I've got installed. So yeah, I can't answer that, I'm afraid. Right, let me just have a look. Have we got a final load sheet? Let's have a quick look. Takeoff weight is 57.9. That is fine. And all of our figures here. 27, 28. Oh, yeah, okay. So we are within 2% with the new fuel, so that's fine. No LMCs, no change to our performance needed. Wonderful. Just waiting for that to start. Fuel on board is fine, and fuel is balanced. APU is now running, fantastic. So fuel pumps can come on, external power that can come off, seatbelt signs on. Cockpit prep checklist. So aircraft acceptance has been completed. Fuel quantity is 6.5 tons. Balanced. Seatbelt signs are on. It is. We've got 3 now greens, and the QNH 1014 200 feet. Excellent. Oops, zoomed down a little bit too much there. Let's contact ground then now on, I've forgotten the frequency, what was it? 121805. Gatwick ground, easy 8453, stand 555 is ready for push and start.
Easy 8453, Gatwick ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback if approved and facing south for easy 8453. Transponder on. Okay,
Griffin 99 Foxtrot.
So,
Taxi for departure.
before start checklist, parking brake is on, takeoff data is confirmed,
Griffin 99 Foxtrot,
windows
runway
closed,
08
AFB is
right
on flight
taxi via
mode,
Juliet.
doors are closed, not armed.
Runway 08 right taxi via Juliet.
on.
Griffin 99 Foxtrot.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Harry, I do have a mini overhead panel, that is correct. It's quite useful. Just clear these company messages. I don't need to read them because they're all load sheets which are now of no use to us, but I just want to clear the ECAM.
Departure checks
There we go.
completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Harry, no, it's a custom mini overhead panel. There's a video on my channel if you want to see the one I'm using.
Locking gear.
Evangelos, I've not flown the A320 version 2 by Enroute just yet, but if you are I would imagine the ILS approach does work, so it might be something that's that you're not quite doing correctly. But we'll be doing an ILS approach today, so you'll be able to check it out and see what you may be missing. 4J, no single video regarding the SOPs, but if you watch the live streams, you will pick it up very quickly. Ooh, some frame rate dragging on there, probably with the traffic injection, to be honest. Right, so still need to update GSX because it gets to this point and then stalls. I need to continue the push. And we're tail left. Just the one option, of course.
Release parking brakes, please.
And parking brakes released. Hey, Aviator.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, so noticeable steering is disconnected. Let's set engine mode selector to ignition and start timer and starting engine 1. Single engine tax for us today. I didn't brief it just because I know where I'm going to do it, but basically it's when we pass the fire station we'll get the second engine started. A good landmark for Gatwick. Gives you enough time to have the second engine running then. Simbit World, good evening to you. You're more than welcome for the Atmos presets. That's what I'm using today. I do think it also makes the ground textures look much, much better. They look far more realistic as well. Remember, anyone getting the new Rex Atmos. You can get it from the Contrail store. Use the discount code down below, and that will be better for you. Oh, I'm not liking these frame rates. What's going off here?
East Flight 54 Lima November. Contact Gatwick Tower 134.23.
But it had something to do with
Over to
BeyondATC.
Tower 134.23, East Flight 54 Lima November.
Once we leave, and Gatwick as well is quite heavy on frames. I'm guessing once we've left Gatwick, things are going to pick up.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set.
Unlocking gear.
Right, engine number 1 is happy as well, so engine mode selector to normal. Get the APU bleed off. Leave the APU running though. Spoilers, flaps, rudder. Not in that order, it's actually spoilers, rudder, flaps, and then set the trim. And of course we've only got one engine running at the minute, so we don't do the PEDS check, we don't do the
Takeoff disconnected.
after start
Bypass pin
checklist
removed.
because we haven't started yet. Not officially anyway.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Bartek, this is the one from Inibills. Is it Origami Studios, whatever they call it? Who's that departing? I'm just being nosy. Can't actually tell. Is that Eastern, maybe? Could be.
Griffin 99 Foxtrot. Contact Gatwick Tower 134.23.
Over to Tower 134.23, Griffin 99 Foxtrot.
So just the same as I would do on VATSIM, get the next frequency lined up. We've just heard it, 13423. And then we're ready to taxi out. Gatwick ground, easy 8453, ready to taxi and requesting Golf 1 for departure. Don't know if it will accept that.
Easy 8453, runway 08 right taxi via Quebec Alpha, Lima Romeo. Hold short, runway 08 left.
Maybe not then. Taxi via Quebec Alpha Lima Romeo, hold short, runway 08 left, easy 8453. Right.
Negative, clarify departure, runway 08 right.
Yeah, I know, but you told me to hold short 08 left. Departure runway is 08 right, easy 8453. So, Quebec Alpha Lima Romeo, and we didn't get told to go any further after that, did we? Hold short 08 left. Okay. They'll probably hand us over to tower anyway. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go. So, taxi lights on, auto brake max, radars on. Bartek, we've done the same intentions live stream as well. Yeah, check that out if you need to. Really like the cabin crew AI that we've got there. Psycho says, yesterday flying Gatwick to Bilbao realised had first reduced thrust takeoff. Your first one?
Easy 92 Quebec Papa, Gatwick
Surprising.
ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west, easy 92 Quebec Papa.
Where the hell is this guy going? That doesn't fill me with confidence.
Hi Gavin, all the passengers are on board and we're ready to go. I'll bring you a cup of tea after we've taken off.
That's beautiful, thank you. to you. Always good to hear if you've got a cabin crew that are going to look after you. So Psycho, most takeoffs are reduced, and toga is rarely used unless it's, you know, contaminated runway, short runway, aircraft's ridiculously heavy, bit of a tailwind. Ah, Swiss, yeah. I don't know what's happened to the overlay today. It's gone on holiday. No idea why it's not working. It'll be fine.
Easy 92 Quebec Papa, taxi for departure.
Tug driver decides at the last minute. Oh heck, I
Easy
best get out
92
of the way.
Quebec Papa, runway 08 right taxi via Kilo, Romeo Juliet.
Oh flipping
Hold
heck.
short runway
I've
08
just
left.
taken the wrong turn.
Runway 08 right
Sorry.
taxi via Kilo,
We can make
Romeo Juliet. Hold short, runway 08 left, Easy 92
I'm used to going
Quebec
down
Papa.
Lima. And of course, I've only got engine 1 started, which actually makes this turn a bit of a pain. I was following the signs, and I shouldn't have done, because this is wrongly marked. This is not Romeo Alpha. This is Romeo. I think it needs updating. Romeo Alpha is here. This line here. This is Romeo. Where is this aircraft going? He's a speed freak.
Easy 92 Quebec Papa, cross runway 08 left at Tango. Continue taxi via Kilo, Romeo. Hold short runway 08 left.
Cross runway 08 left at Tango. Continue taxi via Kilo, Romeo. Hold short runway 08 left, Easy 92 Quebec Papa.
Okay, so that usually doesn't happen. We don't normally taxi down on 08 left. It's used for taxiing back, unless Juliet is closed due to a NOTAM, but it wasn't when we read it. Right, as we said, near the fire station, that's normally when we fire up the second engine, so let's go and do that. So get that off. Get that on. Engine mode select is back to ignition, and starting number 2. Another tug driver who's had enough of life. Go 4B, we're not on VATSIM, no, we're testing out BeyondATC today. Terry says Origami seem to have abandoned the scene. Oh, yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Might have to check out the freeware one, but it used to kill my frame rates. It was an absolute pain. Right, we didn't actually get any further tax clearance from here. So, shall I try chatting with them again? Master caution, disregard that, that's my side stick. And Easy 8453 is waiting to cross, runway 08 left. We're not actually, I'm lying to them. We're going to taxi on Juliet.
Easy 8453, hold short of 08 left. I'll call you back.
Oh, how long for? Hold position Easy 8453. The great thing with BeyondATC, if you're not actually sure what to do, you just turn on your co-pilot and he'll talk to ATC and they'll sort it out between them.
Easy 8453, cross runway 08 left at Tango. Continue taxi via Romeo Juliet.
Clear to cross runway 08 left and then continue taxi via Romeo and Tango for Easy 8453. No mention of Juliet. Oh yes, there was. It did say taxi via Juliet, so that's wrong. He's going to yell at me in a minute for getting that wrong. Right, engine number 2 is happy, so engine 1 selected back to ignition. APU lead is off, anti-ice is not required. APU master can now come off.
Easy 8453. Negative, continue taxi via Romeo Juliet.
Told you he was going to shout at me. Continue taxi via Romeo and Juliet for Easy 8453. Yes, I'm not quite sure why 08 left is coming into chat there. Doesn't need it. Look at that. Atmos is doing his... Will you... Oh, these bloody ground vehicles. I'm going to have to turn them off. What an immersion kill. I was just saying, look how amazingly realistic this looks. With the canteen truck racing me down the taxiway. Okay, so no change to our performance. Engine out procedure is standard. Straight out Paul Hedinburg, 1700 feet right turn Willow. Departure is noise abatement 2 is 1 Zulu. Straight out. First turn will be to the left, and once we've passed the speed restriction, we're going to push for managed speed. That's the second waypoint in, and initial climb is 3,000 feet. Show me, is the BeyondATC traffic a bit frame heavy? I mean, technically it's not the traffic, is it? It's the models, and you can tailor the amount of traffic that you've got. I've got it set to just under what's recommended at the minute. We'll see what it's like once we're away from Gatwick. Right, now we can run the after-start checklist. So anti-ice is off, ecam status, that's checked. Pitch trim is 27.5, rudder is neutral. Taxi checklist then, let's go and do that. We've got plenty of time to do this. So full left with the flight controls, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, and oh my word, look at that. Is the runway wet?
Griffin 84 Hotel at stand 1, request pushback.
I didn't think it was.
Griffin 84 Hotel, Gatwick ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south, Griffin 84 Hotel.
Full right, full left, and neutral. Taxi checklist then. Flight controls have been checked. Flap setting config 1's confirmed. FMA we've got climb nav blue 152 3000 blue. Radar predicted wind shear on. Ecam memo takeoff no blue. EFB is stowed and disconnected. Right, just looking at that runway, I'm now quickly in the background here, just rerunning my takeoff performance figures and changing the runway surface to wet. So let's see what we get now. 25, 35, 38.
Griffin 84 Hotel, request taxi to the active.
Flex still 68 and flaps 1. It's fine.
Griffin 84 Hotel, runway 08, right taxi via Whiskey, Zulu Juliet.
Runway 08, right taxi via Whiskey, Zulu Juliet, Griffin 84 Hotel.
So I've just rerun those performance figures as there's a bit of spray on the runway, so we're going with wet figures. So we're going to go with... I'm going to go with Golf 1 for our departure. That's where we've planned to run it from. Should get handed over to tower in a moment. Hopefully.
Griffin 9 Lima Golf at stand 24. Request pushback and engine start.
Griffin 9 Lima Golf, Gatwick ground, pushback approved, face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Griffin 9 Lima Golf.
Easy 8453, holding short, runway 08 right. So he's not told us to contact the tower. I wonder if we might have a little bit of an issue with him.
Aircraft calling did not copy.
Yeah, he doesn't understand what we're saying actually now, does he? So, what happens if we nip over to the tower frequency? We can do it without being told. Gatwick Tower Easy 8453 is ready for departure. Oh, Jesus. Why are you landing on 08 left?
Easy 8453, hold short of 08 right.
Oh, he's not. He's actually landing in the middle of the... Oh, my word. That's a TNT landing at East Midlands. Hold short, 08 right, easy 8453. Well, that was different. Christian, I was wondering who was going to ask that first. Is that J-Hog? We need to clip that. J-Hog landing at Gatwick.
Easy 8453, Gatwick Tower, wind 030 at 14, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear takeoff runway 08 right, easy 8453. Right, let's light her up. And backs off. It probably does have something to do with the scenery, Sean, but I would have thought it would have been able to read that from the flight sim files, the scenery files, but never mind. Right, so approach path looks clear from what I can see. Lineup checklist. Cabin is secured. Takeoff runway is 08 right, we're Golf 1. TCAS, TARA, and PAX 1 and 2. Both off. Okay, takeoff. Start the chrono. %, one set. Man flex SRS runway ultra thrust blue. Knots. V1. Rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Nice, windy as well, 20 knots, 21 knots. Nav. Thrust climb. Climb, auto thrust.
Easy
Autopilot one engaged.
Contact Gatwick departure 129.025.
129.025, easy 8453. Departure easy 8453, passing, correction, leveling off 3,000 feet, invert 1 Zulu. Flap 0 spoils to sound.
Easy 8453 Gatwick departure identified. Climb to flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, 8453.
Easy 8453, increase speed to 250 knots.
Oh, nice. And speed 250 knots, easy 8453. Right, push for managed speed then. So clearing us of that speed restriction we spoke about on the ground. We're just going to return the co-pilot on, so co-pilot is going to handle the comms just whilst we get through this busy stage of flight. I should have done that before departure actually. It is quite nice having someone else do the comms, as would be done in real life. Disregard master caution, we'll clear that out. Spoilers, flaps, gear, get the lights off. Cabin crew are released.
Easy 45 November plane cleared direct Willow, cross Willow at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 08 right.
Cleared direct Willow, cross Willow at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 08 right, easy 45 November Papa.
Okay, in the icing area now, so we'll get anti-ice on as well. Just down there on our left now, I'm not sure if we're going to see it or not because of the clouds. But Rex Atmos, I think, doing a really nice job once again of the colouring. Gareth, yeah, just saying that, Atmos is indeed running. 10,000 feet to get airports onto the EFIS. Radnav clear her out. Performance now goes to costing X0 at 7 flight plan. Copy active. Was smooth, so seatbelt signs that can come off. We're out of the clouds as well now, so anti-ice can come off too. Anthony, good morning to you. I'm very well, hope you are too. Thanks for joining us. Celebrating 28 months of Captain Level Lunch. Training Captain Level Lunch.
453, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475, Easy 8453.
My virtual counterpart, which sounds strangely like me.
London Control, Easy 8453, climbing flight level 128 for flight level 150.
Easy 8453, London Control. Good day, identified. Climb to flight level 310.
Climb to flight level 310, Easy 8453.
And 310 blue. So yeah, just a little note there saying we were late. ETA was meant to be 15:50 and we got out at 16:04. ATC required. try and make up more time en route, maybe with a couple of little directs, which would be nice. That would work for us.
Easy 41 Delta Alpha, contact Gatwick, approach 129.025. Contact Gatwick, approach 129.025, Easy 41 Delta Alpha.
So we're going to be listening on frequency to some of the try and listen to some of the ATC that we've now got.
Resume on navigation.
Clear direct talk. Resume own navigation. East flight 23 Sierra.
It's going to be interesting to hear some of the different things, as well as also listening to the call signs. It'd be interesting to see if we can find those call signs in, say, Flight Radar 24. See how realistic those flights may be. Dave, why is the bar across the top working? Because today it is in op. It's part of Mel, unfortunately. Jim, yeah, it uses historic FR24 data, I believe. That's what I say. It'd be interesting to sort of check it against FR24, just to see if you can find, because you can search for call signs, you can search for flight numbers, etc. in FR24, and even if they're not flying today, you'll still pick them up. So, quite interesting to see what that's showing. Should we just do a Atmos comparison? So Atmos is on. Let me just turn it off. That is default. So that is what you would be seeing as a default view. I'm going to turn Atmos back on now. I'm going to turn all three layers on, of course. So that's the first layer, the weather layer, the atmosphere. Turn that on, and then finally the environment. I use all three together to get that look. So that's the difference between the three. All turned on now. Rain shower down there. I think that looks quite nice. We've also got sim effects from Parallel 42 running as well. So yeah, lots of things now brought into the sim. I wonder what Flight Sim 2024 will have by default. Captain Garlic, yeah, the top bar is in op today. Not quite sure why, and I cannot get it to work, so I'm going to have to investigate. Basically. In fact, let me just try something. One moment. Nope, that didn't work. Try once more. No. Doesn't like it, does it? Not sure why it doesn't like it. Disregard. Anthony, is it use Microsoft Flight Simulator weather, or do you have to use Rex weather? No, you can use any weather engine. You can use Microsoft Flight Simulator live weather, which is what this is. You can use Rex accuracy, not accuracy, sorry, Rex weather force if you wish. You can use what's the other one? What's the other weather engine that came out for the sim? Active Sky. You can use Active Sky if you wish, or you can just use presets. You don't have to use live weather. You can use presets that you can choose from the sim. So yeah, anything you want. It's not really a weather injector. I think this is sometimes where people get a little bit confused. It is not a weather injector. It just affects how the weather that you've got in the sim looks. Christian, is your sim link connected? Had to relog in earlier. I have no idea, Christian. Haven't got a clue. Jim says Flight Sim 24 will just open up another money pit for me to throw to throw money down. Captain Garlic, apparently Flight Sim 24 will be bringing a similar thing to Auto LOD. Yes, that's that will be nice. That will also help to improve performance, won't it? Worry 3D says, hey, never been able to catch one of your streams live. Just want to say a huge thank you to all the content. Keep up the good work. Worry 3D, you are more than welcome. Thank you for watching. Good to see you on stream. Probably going to be flying as well, one of my favourite times of day, which is just sort of starting to set. Dean says he's a BeyondATC supporter with traffic enabled, got ground traffic and takeoffs but never seen a landing. Oh, rewind the stream. We saw a landing, didn't we, guys? It didn't land in the correct place. It landed right on top of us. Wasn't the best landing.
London Control, Easy 52 Golf Tango, descending via Kuna 1 Golf, flight level 161. Easy 52 Golf Tango, London Control, radar contact.
According to J Park, mate, thank you for the sub. And speed old star. And that's our cruising altitude as well, isn't it? 31,000 feet today. Southampton just down to the right of us, so up cruise, set TCAS to below, set
London Control, Nordic 1308, 3000 feet.
Cancel Mr. Caution.
Nordic 1308, London Control, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 380.
Sadly can't
Increase
see.
Speed to 230 knots. Continue climb to flight
Can't see
level
Southampton.
380,
It's
increase speed to 230
too
knots.
cloudy and we're a bit too
Nordic
close to it as well, I think.
1308.
Captain Galaxy, Atmos
Nordic
is
1308,
running at the minute.
cleared direct towed. Resume own navigation. Cleared direct towed. Resume own navigation.
So, do you reckon we can
Nordic
get a direct to
1308.
Opalo?
Nordic 1308. Contact Gatwick approach 129.025. Contact Gatwick approach 129.025 Nordic 1308.
Easy 8453, requesting direct Apollo.
Air Golf Pearl Tango Whiskey. Contact Oxford approach 125.09er.
Oxford approach, wow.
Contact Oxford approach 125.09er Air Golf Pearl Tango Whiskey.
Easy 8453, confirm direct to Upalo.
That's a firm, Easy 8453.
Easy 8453, roger, cleared direct to Upalo.
Yay, just take a bit of time. Clear direct Apollo for Easy 8453, thank you.
London Control, Blue Med 1, Romeo Delta, flight level 360. Shamrock 5, Romeo Lima, London Control, expect Vector 3, Romeo, runway 10 right.
Expect Vader 3 Romeo, runway 10 right, Shamrock 5 Romeo Lima.
Tell you what would be quite a good test as well. If we just have a look.
Control identified.
These are the premium characters at the moment. Burning through those at the moment. But I have got premium turned on for voice and control, for traffic and controller. I can turn the traffic model off for and put that onto basic, use international accents as well. That makes it a little bit more realistic. So now we're not going to be burning through this quite as much. Tehran, we're using BeyondATC air traffic control today, checking that out with its traffic injection. So, we're at cruise. Let's just cycle through the SD pages, make sure all is well. Used 1.4 tons of fuel, 5.1 tons of fuel, and 6.5 tons. That means we're not leaking fuel everywhere, so that's always a bonus. Temperature's fine, doors are armed, brake temperature's there, fine, computers are running.
Easy 52 Golf Tango, contact Gatwick, approach 129 at decimal 025.
And we've got nothing on the overhead.
Contact Gatwick, approach 129 at decimal 025, Easy 52 Golf Tango.
So I'm just looking at flight radar.
Fraction 928,
Easy 52 Golf Tango.
QNH1014, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06.
Couldn't find it.
QNH1014, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06, fraction 928 Foxtrot.
So no idea where that flight data's come from. We're landing with 3.5 tons of fuel on board, which is more than plenty. I'm going to request to ops that we can speed up. Obviously we can't do that in real life. Well, sorry, no, you can do it in real life, but I can't replicate it in sim, so we just say that we want to speed up because we're a bit late and I want my dinner. So I'm going to go costing next 50. That should hopefully...
London Control, Ryanair 52 Echo Juliet, descending via DC 1 Golf, flight level 185.
Should get us then there a little bit quicker.
Ryanair 52 Echo Juliet, London Control, radar contact.
London Control, Airfront 008 Heavy. Good day, flight level 340.
An aircraft down here somewhere.
Shamrock 5 Romeo Lima, descend to flight level 240.
You can see it
Descend to
at all.
flight level 240, Shamrock 5 Romeo Lima.
Plenty of ships and boats, etc. ferries in the channel.
London Control identified.
Christian Inabel's doing a Innsbruck scenery. Bye bye, you static TUI. Yes, I'm sure Inabel's doing an amazing job of that.
London Control, Ryanair 3 X-Ray Golf, descending via Van 1 Lima, flight level 242.
Ryanair 3 X-Ray Golf, London Control identified.
Now this is a slight problem that we get with Rex Atmos. That
Control,
reflection
Easy 8052,
is clearly not
descending
right.
via Vasu 1 Golf,
Let me see if I
flight
can
level
fix that.
248.
And I'm trying to remember what it comes under.
Easy 8052, London Control, radar contact. Easy 8453, contact breast control 120.15.
120.15 for Easy 8453. Bye-bye. I'll fix that in a minute.
Contact breast control 120.15, Easy 8453.
Shamrock 5 Romeo Lima, contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control 118.775, Shamrock 5 Romeo Lima by...
Breast control, good evening, Easy 8453, flight level 150, direct to power.
Easy 8453, say altitude.
Altitude, flight level 310, Easy 8453. I should let my virtual self do the comms, he's far better.
Easy 8453, breast control identified.
Right, let's see if we can fix this.
Easy 8453, you're off course. Cleared direct up below. Resume on navigation.
No. Direct Apollo and own navigation. Easy 8453. Yeah, so what's causing the gaping bright reflection there? Let me see. I think it could be the ambient light that we need to get rid of. There we go, that's better. Bombtech said it looked like Jesus was coming back with the sun. It looked almost like an anti-wormhole, wasn't it? I'm just looking at that sun. Is there an eclipse today? Is it just me, or is the corner of the sun missing? Not quite sure what that's all about. Of course, Microsoft Flight Simulator does replicate the eclipse, as we've seen previously. Britain has just said yes, there is. Is there? Is there actually an eclipse today, or are you just winding me up? I normally get notifications from Google about that kind of thing because I'm a geek and it knows I'm a geek. Scooting down the French coast now, and we're going to need to do a fuel check actually. How far are we from Apollo? We'll do that in
Breast control, Easy 34 Kilo Zulu. Good day. Descending via Vosu 1 Golf. Flight level 314.
Easy 34 Kilo Zulu, breast control, radar contact.
I'm going to have to Google that, Brittany. Oh, goodness me, there actually is. Oh my word, there is actually a solar eclipse today. Totality, though, is the southern tip of South America. So over the Pacific and South America is the eclipse. But that is quite unbelievable, don't you think? That we've just picked that out here. That's ridiculous. How much do we love Flight Sim? And I think I've also got traffic over to the right.
Control, Speedbird for 85, descending via Rockville 1 Hotel, flight level 334.
Just see the contrail there.
Speedbird 485, breast control, radar contact.
What a view. What a gorgeous view. I'm in shock about that solar eclipse. That is so good. Andy, 489. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. And Fruitbat celebrating 20 months of captain level membership says it was going to tell another airplane joke, but it would just go over your head. What a bum. My lad's just getting into the age where now he's starting to get some jokes, sort of wordplay jokes, that kind of thing. Which is great because all the material that I used to have and jokes that I knew from years and years ago that everyone's heard 1,000 times over, he's brand new. He's like a blank canvas to me.
Breast control, Griffin 87 Victor, flight level 320.
Who on earth is Griffin as a call sign? Someone needs to Google that.
Griffin 87 Victor, breast control, radar contact. Griffin 87 Victor, descend to flight level 130.
Right, let's do a fuel check then.
Descend to flight level 130, Griffin 87 Victor.
Andy, glad you love watching the streams. So we're here as often as we can. Check out that company message in a moment. Right, so wow, we've actually got quite a lot of extra fuel on board, haven't we? Because the computer wanted it for some reason. Still not sure why. So plug fuel was 5.4 tons. Do you know what? I'm being lazy. I'm getting the calculator out. So we took 6.5 tons of fuel minus 5 round it 5.3 tons of fuel, and we've got 0.2 tons of fuel extra. So actually we should have 1 ton of fuel extra, and we're just coming now to Palo. So we should have 3.4 rounded up. So we should have about 4.4 tons. We've got 4.6 tons. So we've still got extra fuel. Roberto doesn't BeyondATC fumble at the approach. I guess we'll find out together very soon. Ascritis, thank you for the follow as well. So we've also got another message. What's that? Telling us we're late. Yeah, I know we're late. We weren't that late. So what we will do now is get some en route weather. That's what we normally do whilst we're sat cruising away. So a weather brief. Let's have a look at Nantes, which is not far away from us where we are, our current position. So Lima Fox, Romeo, Sierra. Look at that. Have a little look at La Rochelle as well, which is Bravo Hotel. And of course, let's also have a look at our destination, Lima Fox, Bravo Delta. Brittany, thank you for joining us. Hope to see you again. And Nanook as well. Speak to you very soon. Come back and check out later on the replay how BeyondATC did, vectoring us in. Lightspeed Fly Live is it's gone tech today. I can't get it working, I'm afraid, so we'll check it out on the next stream. Right, so Nantes has got tempo scattered tower QS 3000 feet. Visibility, however, is fine. So yeah, it's wide open. La Rochelle is wide open as well. And the important one, Bordeaux, few clouds, 3,000, scattered 16, broken to 1. Visibility is fine. QNH 1009, no changes. I'm wondering if I can just speed up our flight route a little bit by getting sort of a bit of direct now to par instead of doing all of this. So it's about 120 mile direct, that'd be nice.
Tango Alpha, brisk control, radar contact. 8453, contact brisk control, 124.8.
Over to press control 124.8 for easy 8453. Contact them and then get the direct requested. Press control, good evening, easy 8453, flight level 310.
Easy 8453, breast control identified.
And breast control, easy 8453, request direct to par. See if we'll get that. Got a bit of time off.
Easy 8453, confirm directive to par.
Affirmative, easy 8453.
Easy 8453, roger. Clear directive to par.
Clear direct to par for easy 8453. Excellent.
Easy 8453, breast control, expect Ghana 9 kilo, runway 23.
Expect the Charlie November Alpha 9 kilo and runway 23 for easy 8453.
Easy 8453, Ghana 9 kilo, runway 23. Report ready for descent.
And we'll report ready, easy 8453. Still can't believe there's actually a solar eclipse today.
8453, Ghana 9 kilo, runway 23. Verify ready for descent.
I'm not ready for descent just yet.
Canadian 9 kilo, runway 23. Call when ready, easy 8453.
That's just brilliant. Okay, so runway 23, CNA 2 Lima is already in the box. Although they're not giving us that, are they? They're giving us a CNA 9 kilo. So I'm just going to get some charts and check that out. So they have changed the arrival that we had originally got planned. Let's see what we've got. I wonder if this is an issue because I've not got the latest air cycle installed in the sim. I bet it is, you know. I don't think the 9 kilo actually exists anymore. No, it doesn't. It's now changed. So that's the 9 kilo. There is a 2 kilo, so I wonder if that's what they want us to do. Let me have a look at the charts for the 2 kilo and see what that looks like.
Breast control, Griffin 40 Romeo, flight level 339er.
2 kilo is basically in at the Cognac
Griffin 40
VOR.
Romeo, breast control, radar contact.
Flight level 80, 8 miles from the, 11 miles from the VOR to Wagner. So we'll just update that. It's still going to be Wagner arrival. Insert. Let's just check what the Wagner 1 arrival looks like. I don't know what the difference is between those two, so we'll check it out by having a look.
Brest control, Moonflower 9488, flight 11111.
That looks pretty much like what we want.
Moonflower 9488, Brest control, radar
See what the
contact.
difference is between the Wagner 1 and the Wagner 2. Oh yeah, we definitely don't want that. Hey old man, no I've not installed the BeyondATC traffic map just yet, but we've just had an aircraft being told to contact the Rennes approach. That is now overflying traffic because we've not departed from Rennes, we're not going to Rennes, and so yeah, it's nice that we've got en route traffic surrounding us which is not flying to either our departure airport or our arrival airport. Which is obviously great. That is what we want to hear. Okay, so let's have a look now then, make sure the boxes are all set up. Let's have a look at the charts as well for this arrival. So quickly gone through that. So CNA and Wagner, and then pretty much onto the approach. That's fine. Let's just have a look at the chart for the arrival then. Make sure there's no surprises in store here. I can't remember last time I arrived on this runway in Bordeaux. We're normally coming on the opposite runway, so let's have a quick check. So platform altitude
8453, contact Brest control 123.75
feet. I'm going to get my counterpart to sort this out.
Contact Brest control 123.75 easy 8453. Brest control easy 8453, flight level 310.
Easy 8453, Brest control identified.
Bravo Mike Charlie is a VOR on the field, so we shall use that as well. Lima Fox, Bravo Delta runway 23 for the threshold. We'll get to the destination data in a moment. Let's have a look at our landing calculation as well. So, how heavy are we going to be when we land? Let's find out. 51.6 plus 3.3, so 51, 52, 53, 54.9, let's call it 55 point, that's a little bit, 55.2 tons to be conservative. Latest METAR, there's no rain in the METAR, so we'll stick with dry. 55.2 tons for landing. And flap 3, which is what I always prefer, plenty of room. Looks like we've got a very slight tailwind at that, so we'll bear that in mind as we're coming in. We'll not hang around with flaps 2. Okay, so now with that information, let's fill out the arrival page. QNH is 1009. Temperature there is 17 degrees. Wind is 1103. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet, and the landing is going to be a flaps 3 landing, so just grab the charts, have a look at the minimums. Category C, Cat 1 landing is 360.
Brest control, Postman 1443 heavy, flight level 360.
Postman 1443 heavy, Brest control radar contact.
Okay, so we've got top of descent in about about 70 miles or so, which is perfect. Jim, how did I get my voice inside BeyondATC? So yeah, I'm actually one of the voices. They asked if they could use my voice as one of the premium voices for the co-pilots. And of course I said yes. So they did some clever AI stuff, downloaded my voice just from the videos that I create, and turned it into the robotic version, which probably speaks better English than I do. Okay, so now let's brief our arrival. So we've downloaded we've all this information. We know what's happening. We've got the latest weather, etc. So at our top of descent, then. Scrap the charts. There we go. So we're not doing that arrival, we're doing the kilo arrival. Sorry, wrong one. This is where
Fraction 155
Navigraph is far better.
level 220.
Descent to flight level 220, fraction 155 Quebec.
Is that the right one? Yeah. Okay, 2 kilo arrival. So yes, we're doing the 2 kilo arrival today. So at our top of descent, obviously going to be getting down with ATC guidance. So we need to be below 2,000 feet by the time we get to the command VOR, then above 80. As we come then to Vagma, we don't have any speed restrictions there. There's a 220, well actually no, 220 knot speed restriction there. That's okay because the planet will be greened up by the time we get to Vagma. And then from there we're pretty much on the ILS already. Platform altitude is 3,000 feet. It's only 3 degree light, so happy on the left as we're coming in. Minimum is 360. It's Cat 1 approach. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. MSA as we're coming in is 2,100 feet. And yes, normal runway, 45 meters wide, etc. The go around is straight out, 4 miles from the Bravo Delta NDB, so we're not based on that field. It's a right turn, max speed 220 knots, so we can do that clean. And then we're up to Eptar for the hold at 4,000 feet ground altitude. Was that 4,000 feet there? Yes, and climb 1,100 feet prior to level acceleration. Okay, so that seems pretty straightforward. Once we've landed, vacating left, probably on Charlie or Delta, and then backtracking on Papa, to park wherever they tell us to park. Usually whiskey 2 or Bravo. Right, I hope that all made sense. Top percent is in control.
Radar contact.
Lamberto, see you next time. Thanks for joining us. So threats to be aware of them for our arrival today. Nothing too much, it's a pretty straightforward arrival. Wanted to mention that little bit of tailwind that we saw. It's only very slight tailwind for the landing. Just means, of course, we're in a nice little slippy A319, so let's not hang about with flaps 2. I don't want to be chasing that glide all the way down. Flaps 2, get the drag out before capturing the glide. Otherwise, we could find ourselves just in the spot of bother chasing it down. At about 20 past 5 UTC time. Let's try the speed error there. Might just update that for our descent planning. Speed 180 knots. And set that. And just uptail some
Breath control,
descent planning.
Speedbird 379. Good day, flight level 340.
Was that Speedbird 379?
Speedbird 379, breast control identified. Easy
3 Foxtrot Bravo. Contact Brest Control 124.8.
That is a real flight. But the last time it flew was March the 30th. Heathrow to Toulouse.
Have a good day.
Brian, we have seen quite a bit of traffic. I mean, that one there, the Speedbird, is going to Toulouse, so it's not coming...
Descend to flight level 140.
Not going to our airport.
Descend to flight level 140, Easy 8453.
That's an early descent. Right, so flight level 140 before we need to go down, so I'll leave that in managed descent, 1,000 feet per minute, and down we go, 140 blue. Hasby says good evening, got his VATSIM S1 rating last Monday, so he's now controlling at Manchester ground. Fantastic. We need more VATSIM air traffic controllers, definitely, particularly in the UK.
Easy 8453. Contact Bordeaux Control 124.2.
Contact Bordeaux, control 124.2, Easy 8453.
I'll let my counterpart handle the comms. I can concentrate on
Bordeaux
flying.
control, Easy 8453, descending via Carne 9 Kilo, flight level 304.
Easy 8453. Bordeaux Control identified.
So I don't want to remain in max speed as we're descending because we'll just get faster and faster. So I'm going to pull speed there. Just change that. Speed 300. In a rush to get there. I am starving. Kids are out in a minute. They're going to come home onto their tea, so I really do need to get down. Brian says he had a pilot error with his Airbus this afternoon. Autopilot became disengaged, couldn't get it to activate again. I already know what's happened here, Brian. Your airspeed was too low, the alpha protections kicked in. Lower the angle of attack, get some airspeed up, then you can put it back in again. It happens quite a lot, and for people who aren't familiar with the Airbus, they don't know what's happening. A lot of people also think it's a bug. But the thing to do is check here. If you've got toga lock flashing up here, it means that your aircraft is in danger of losing too much airspeed. So the way to get out of it, the autopilot will shut off. You'll not be able to re-engage it. So if you see toga lock up here, push the thrust levers forward, disengage auto thrust. This will already be off. Lower the nose, push the stick forward, lower the nose, let your airspeed come back up. Once the airspeed is back up, you can re-engage autopilot, re-engage the auto thrust, and put the thrust levers back to the climb descent.
Postman 1443, heavy Bordeaux control, radar contact.
A quick look outside then while we've got Atmos running. See how it looks.
291 Romeo, contact Brest control 123.75. Contact Brest control 123.75. City 91 Romeo, have a good day.
Gorgeous in the evening light. Jeff, thank you for subscribing. Let's see what weather we get as we come in, see what that looks like. Right, we're now struggling to, for some reason, keep up with the descent profile. What's going on here? Too high. Right. Open descent. Speed brakes. Let's catch up with that profile, shall we? I mean, to say we were underneath the profile, I'm not quite sure what's gone off there. Project, we fly into Geneva a heck of a lot on this channel. In fact, we probably do Geneva more than anywhere else. I bet if we had a look back. I don't keep track. I don't look in the log and see what's see where we've been. Starting to come back up now, look. Brian, where was the new Johannesburg airport from? That's available from Innobuilds, Brian. If you check in the video description, there's a link to Innobuilds in there, one of our channel partners. If you purchase it through that link as well, you also support us as well, Brian, so that would be appreciated if you're thinking of getting it. Of course, Rex Atmos, which is the big hot topic at the moment, you can get from the Contrail store using the link in the video description. Also, check out the discount code that's on screen now, because that will save you 10% on anything you purchase from the Contrail store. It's a one-time use only per account, so make sure you use it wisely. George, are we going to be flying the 777 again? Probably at some point, yeah. The thing is, when I'm flying something like the 777, I need a bit more time for the streams, just because usually the flights are longer, and also because I've got no idea what I'm doing, so I don't do it as quickly.
Easy 8453, contact Bordeaux Control 125.3. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Bordeaux Control 125.3, Easy 8453. Bordeaux Control, Easy 8453, descending via Cine 9 Kilo, flight level 159er.
Easy 8453, Bordeaux Control identified. Easy 8453, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1009er.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1009er, Easy 8453.
Okay, local QNH 1009, set 3,000 feet blue. And I wanted 3,000 feet as we intersect the little blue circle line. So we're leveling off. We're going to be nice under profile in a minute, which is okay. I could probably pull VS and just tweak that a bit now. I'm happy to keep the speed up at the minute just to get us there quicker, but obviously 250 knots as we're slowing down and get below 10,000 feet. DJ, there's quite a few sort of short-ish 777 routes around the world. I say the main thing is me remembering what it is I actually have to do to fly the 777. Sky calling as well. Oh, I've reset Atmos, which has put that daft ambient light setting on. Let's get rid of that. There we are. Look at that eclipse. I believe I've actually got the eclipse shown.
Easy 8453, contact Aquitaine approach 126.73.
Contact Aquitaine approach 126.73, Easy 8453.
Open as descent and speed 250.
Aquitaine, Easy 8453, flight level 104 with information Juliet.
Easy 8453 Aquitaine approach. Good afternoon, QNH 1009er. Expect the ILS runway 23 with the Vegan 1 transition.
QNH 1009er, expect the ILS runway 23 with the Wagon 1 transition, Easy 8453.
So I think that's the only thing that Rex need to fix with Atmos, that sort of massive reflection that we get. Not quite sure why we get that, but you know, that needs fixing. It's not good. As for the overall colouring of the set, I think it looks really, really nice. Lots of pollution in the, on the horizon. Approaches the Aerosoft 330 come to flights in 2020? No, it'll be 2024 that comes to. They announced that a while ago that they were doing away with it for 2020 for whatever reason. Okay, approach checklist bar FQNH is 1009. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums are 360. Auto brake moves low. Don't actually need it. Auto brake low. EFP is still. And this is now a nice straighten approach. Project PC will explode in 2024. Honestly, it won't. If you could run 2020...
453, cleared to direct Wagner, cross Wagner at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 23.
Cleared direct Wagner, cross Wagner at or above 3,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 23, Easy 8453.
So yeah, if you can run flights in 2020, 2024 is meant to be much better optimized, so I think you'll be fine. The only thing that I do get worried about is the internet connection that's required. You need quite a lot of internet. I'm worried I'm going to struggle a little bit because it's not great around where I live. King Bob, yeah, it's a Flight Lab Studio overlay. It's broken today for some reason. Not quite sure why. Not done anything different to normal. Right, localizer, we're pretty much on that. So glide slope blue, lock stars just captured Cat 3 dual by 1 and 2. 7-knot tailwind, so bring that just into our scans. We spoke about that earlier on. I think we've got the runway in sight as well ahead of us. 1, speed's checked. Flaps 1. There's that glide slope look. Tailwind of 8 knots. So if I need to get that gear down early just so I can configure, but it looks like actually I'm going to slow down right at the minute. Just get about 200 knots, get flaps 2 out. Slinky Mango, yes, you can use my settings for Atmos in the Atmos app. You can. I have uploaded it as a profile that you can import and use. Flaps 2, speed's checked. Flaps 2. Speed 180. Philippe, the weather engine I'm using is the default weather engine, Microsoft Flight Simulators. Gorgeous sunset. Full line slope captured, Mr. Approach altitude 4,000 feet set. Kevin says he bought Rex because of me, but no regrets because it looks amazing. It is.
8453, contact Merignac Tower 118.3.
Over to Tower 118.3, Easy 8453. Have a good afternoon. Merignac Tower, Easy 8453, ILS runway 23.
Easy 8453, Merignac Tower, wind 110 at 3, runway 23, cleared to land.
Runway 23 cleared to land, Easy 8453.
2,500.
Yeah, temperature's alive. Okay, so we're going to keep an eye on that wind, 10 knot tailwind, which is fine. We can land with a maximum of 15. Just means that we're going to cut the power a little earlier. And might need a little earlier flare as well. So let's just keep that in mind as we're coming in. Gear down. Spoilers armed. Manage the speed. Flaps 3. Speed's checked. Flaps 3. It's flaps 3 landing as well. And the landing checklist.
Vueling to X-ray Zulu, holding short, Tango 23.
So cabin secured. Go around altitudes 4,000.
Wheeling 2 X-ray Zulu, hold short of 23, arriving traffic.
Affirmative, all short of 23 for traffic, Vueling to X-ray Zulu.
So aircraft holding short apparently for us. It's nice to hear. What about off? 5 control.
All aircraft be advised information kilo now current, QNH 1010.
There's the aircraft holding. Steam. I feel like we're getting a few stutters, maybe coming in and it's loading parked aircraft, I'm not sure. I think it's just righted itself now. Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 5.
Warning
No
2
rudder needed
X-ray
for that
Zulu,
landing.
Runway 23 line up and wait.
Line up and what? Tango 23, Boeing to X-ray Zulu.
So I've got spoilers, rust green, decel. Reverse is off, manual brakes.
Easy 8453, exit left next available taxiway.
Exit left next available taxiway. Easy 8453.
Ruling 2 X-ray Zulu, Merryneck Tower, wind 050 at 3, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
Tango 23, clear for takeoff. Boeing to X-ray Zulu.
I would imagine the
Easy
movement is going down
8453,
here.
contact ground 121.9er.
Ground 121.9er, easy 8453. Easy 8453, request taxi to assigned gate.
Easy 8453, gate Alpha 9 taxi via Papa 5, hold short, runway 29er.
Gate Alpha 9er taxi via Papa 5, hold short runway 29er, easy 8453.
Right, I need to find the chart of that because I've got no idea where that is. And apparently we have to hold short for runway 29. In real life, runway 29 is closed, so we wouldn't have to do that.
Easy 8453, holding short 29er.
Easy 8453, cross runway 29er at Papa 4. Continue taxi via Verte, Papa 5, hold short runway 29er.
Cross runway 29er at Papa 4. Continue taxi via Verte, Papa 5. Hold short runway 29er, easy 8453.
Hey, BeyondATC is into the chat. Good afternoon. It's been a great flight. Everything worked. We heard en route traffic as well. Just what we want. And look at all the traffic that's parked up. Is that an A380 there? A very white looking A380.
City 58 Alpha, cross runway 29er at Papa 4. Continue taxi via Verte, Papa 5, hold short runway 29er.
Cross runway 29 at Papa 4. Continue taxi via Verte, Papa 5. Hold short runway 29, City 58 Alpha.
So Alpha 9 is just by the control tower, according to the chart that we can just see here. There's Alpha 9, we're going in. Basically, aim for the control tower and we should be about right. That looks a bit interesting. Quite sure where that is. I don't think I'm going to take that taxiway. That looks like the A380's tail might just get in my way if I do that. We might just have to make a slightly illegal move to clear that. Look at that shadow though. How nice does that look? There we go. Fortnight, no flight after this one. This is it. I can hear my kids are home. They're running feral. I need to go and throw some food at them. And we're down. Parking brake set. That is awesome. Let's shut everything down then. Oh, I forgot to start the APU. Daft thing. Let's just give that a minute. Don't shut both engines off just yet. Shut one off. Just leave one running. Give it a second. But yeah, not sure what A380 that is meant to be. The scenery devs probably need to update the. Oh, well, there's a couple of aircraft that seem to be parked in a very strange location here. That one wouldn't usually go there. We've got a bit of a conflict there. I'm thinking that looks like a rather expensive mistake. But other than that, we saw some great traffic at Gatwick, all working very nicely. Apart from we did have one aircraft land on top of us, which was a little bit off-putting, but there you go. Right, APU is up, running and available. Let's get the APU bleed on and shut down both engines. See what signs can come off. Fuel pumps are off. Beacon light can come off as well in a moment. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? Oh, come on. Do it again. Oh, he's disappeared now. He didn't realise we were watching. I hope you guys saw that and it wasn't me just having a moment. Right, beacon light off. I've never seen that before either, Clifford. Ever. He's disappearing now though, that's a real shame. That looked like fun. Right guys, thank you for watching. Awesome showcase from BeyondATC. Massive thanks to the work that BeyondATC does. I know how much many of you like BeyondATC. The traffic injection is coming along a treat. Thank you so much for watching. I've got to dash off now, so I will leave you with the deboarding screen. Thanks so much guys. Look forward to seeing you next time. Easyjet Simple channel members, as always, thank you for your amazing support, and I will be in touch with you all on Discord as per usual. Thanks guys, see you all soon. Good night.